My dear friends, on this fourth Sunday of Lent, every year the church gives us this gospel of the Good Shepherd. And every year it feels like a deep breath, a reminder of who Jesus is and who we are meant to be in that invitation and that relationship. So today Jesus says something simple and profound. I am the gate. Not just the shepherd, the gate. At first, that image feels strange, but in the time of Jesus, shepherds would gather their sheep into a stone enclosure at night, and the shepherd himself would lie down across the opening. His body became the gate, protecting, guiding, and giving the sheep a place of safety. So when Jesus says, I am the gate, he's simply saying, I am the one who keeps you safe. I am the one who leads you to what gives life. I am the one who stands between you and whatever threatens your soul. This is not a voice of a distant God. This is the voice of a God who knows your name. The sheep knows his voice. Jesus says the sheep recognize the shepherd's voice. They follow not because they are forced, but because they trust. Every one of us is shaped by the voices we listen to. Some voices lead us toward life, encouragement, truth, compassion, and wisdom. Other voices steal your peace. Our fear, our shame, our comparisons, even our judgment. Jesus is honest about this. The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. There are voices in our world and sometimes in our hearts that do exactly the same thing. They steal our joy, kill our hope, destroy our sense of worth, and confuse us. But the shepherd's voice is different. It calls us by name. It leads us out of fear. It restores our dignity and reminds us that we belong. So the shepherd leads, he does not drive. In the ancient world, shepherds walked ahead of their sheep. They didn't push from behind, they led from the front. Jesus leads the same way, not by force, not by guilt, not by shame, not by fear, but by love. He goes ahead of us into every place we are afraid to go, into grief, into uncertainty, into the unknown, into the future, into the places where we feel lost, overwhelmed. He never asks us to walk a road he has not already walked himself. So he came that we may have life. This is the heart of the gospel, dear friends, today. Jesus says, I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly. Abundant life is not about having more things. It is about living with a heart that is free, free to love, free to forgive, free to hope, and free to trust. That is the heart of the gospel, and that is the good news that we have received. Abundant life is the life of someone who knows they are held, beloved, cherished, valued by God. And it is why the Eucharist matters so deeply for us. Here the shepherd feeds us. Here he strengthens us. Here he gathers us into one flock. He gives us the life he promised. When we receive Jesus in the Eucharist, the body, blood, soul, and divinity, we are not receiving a ritual. We are receiving the shepherd himself, the one who lays down his life for the sheep, the one who held nothing back, but gave it all for us. So what about us today? In every parish, in every home, there are people who are walking through valleys of illness, grief, financial stress, family tension, loneliness, or spiritual fatigue. Today, Good Shepherd Sunday, is a reminder that no one walks alone. Christ's walk is with us. Christ goes before us. Christ calls us by name. Christ guards the gate of our hearts. Christ leads us to life. And he invites us to be shepherds for one another, to listen, to protect, to encourage, to guide, to accompany. A parish becomes truly alive when we echo the voice of the shepherd to one another. So today, as we approach the altar, we come as sheep who know the shepherd's voice. We come with our hearts, our hopes, our questions, our longing for peace. And Jesus says to us again, I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. May we hear the voice of Jesus. May we trust the leading of Jesus. And may we receive the abundant life that Jesus longs to give to us. May you have a beautiful Sunday, and God bless you.